International NGO Doctors Without Borders recently turned 40. As a way to celebrate, it held a series of lectures in Rome with members from all over the world. Members also discussed one of the organization's books, which translates to Intervening at Any Price. It deals with the 3 principles it tries to deal with when offering help. They include independence, being neutral, and impartial.
The aim of the conference here is to explain the principles of independence and impartiality, so it means not taking sides. And these principles are very important in conflict areas like Afghanistan or Pakistan or Somalia. Actually, independence is very important for us to be able to negotiate with both sides, to be able to cross front lines and provide assistance in conflict.
It began with a small office in Paris, and now the organization has even won a Nobel Peace Prize. Its members have witnessed some of the most dramatic situations in the last few decades. Disasters like the 1988 earthquake that hit Armenia, killing roughly 100,000 people. In addition to helping out with natural disasters, the group also helps victims involved in armed conflicts. Oftentimes, the risk is high, and sometimes members even risk their own lives. The most significant was a 1994 genocide in Rwanda that resulted in the death of 258 workers from Doctors Without Borders. Even though they don't intervene directly with the conflicts, Doctors Without Borders sometimes condemn some of these situations through the media. The problem arises when they say the media doesn't report on the situation.
If you were to ask people in the street, like here outside in Rome, which country has invaded another country in the last 3 months, nobody would tell you that it's Kenya that has actually sent troops into Somalia, and this is what's happened. And I'm not making a judgment on that. What I'm saying is you're right that the situation in the Horn of Africa, particularly in Somalia, and the conflict there is escalating, and the situation for the population is really dramatic, and there's very little news and very little reporting about it. It's a forgotten crisis.
NGOs like Doctors Without Borders or Oxfam International say that unfortunately the media doesn't report the full picture when it comes to humanitarian crisis.
The important thing about journalism is an independent scrutiny of a story, and it's really important that journalists are independent from the sources of their stories so that they can give an independent view for the public of what is happening in the world. So they should be independent, they should stick to ethics, journalistic ethics, and the more that journalists that do that, the much better picture the public will get.
Doctors Without Borders helps marginalized communities in roughly 60 countries. Its funding is based primarily on private donations.
Rome Report's Gold Collection. The best images of John Paul II and Benedict XVI. The Catholic Church and the world in our 10 documentaries. Free membership to our Rome Reports Club. And enjoy our weekly programme, The World Seen from the Vatican. Rome Report's Gold Collection, the best gift for Christmas.